Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, that guy. And today we're getting into the sauce, the guru sauce. Getting $1 million net worth is easily, actually, chat. Now, if you don't know, chat, I do invest. I do occasionally invest. I'm going to actually tell you for free. You don't even have to subscribe to a damn course. All right? I will tell you for free the companies I invest in. I'm not going to tell you the reasons why, because God, if I know, I invest in NVDA. I invest in SoFi. I invest in BBAI, Bear AI. I invest in XBank. These are kind of the big top ones. Affirm. These are kind of the ones I invest in the most, I would say. And the reasons I only have maybe it's a lot for my income, but maybe your portfolio expands way faster than mine, or maybe it doesn't. The reason I have these invested is because they've become reliable to me, and I am able to see the little stick go up, and it makes me happy, chat. But let's see if there was an easier way to get into $1 million, because hey, this road I'm taking ain't for the light. It ain't for the faint of heart, chat.
Random people get rich because they're in the right place at the right time. People get millions of dollars because of a lucky moment, and there are millionaires out there who did nothing except buy Dogecoin when it was cheap. Everyone has their own path to $1 million, and most people spend their whole life trying to get there. But luckily, this video will teach you some shortcuts. Step 1. Let's make it clear. Do you want to become ultra rich? Or do you just want to become financially free?
I want to have $1 million. I don't know if ultra rich is having $1 million, but I want to have $1 million.
You might think you want to get ultra rich, like 100 million plus net worth, but it's not as good as it seems. It's kind of like Monopoly. It's fun at first, watching your pile of cash grow and grow, and it's fun buying half the properties on the board and building hotels and houses everywhere. But after a while, you get to the end game. There's nothing left to buy. All you can do is cling to the money and hope you don't lose it, and either way, you end up spending half your turns in jail. On the other hand, just becoming a millionaire is easy enough where it doesn't require you to dedicate your entire life to chasing money. You don't have to stress about building a giant company. You don't have to manage hundreds of employees.
Chat, let's take, alright, can be achieved solo, only takes a job plus investing, lower stakes so not as stressful, usually enough money to give you freedom to do work you enjoy. Now chat, I don't know what thing in this world costs over $1 million, chat. I don't know what singular item cannot be bought or leveraged with a person that has $1 million. I don't know.
You don't have to work all day, and you can pretty much buy everything you need, really. Of course, there's no problem with trying to become super rich or trying to become a billionaire, but you really have to want that life. If you're just doing it because you want to be famous, you'll be disappointed. In fact, if you look at the Forbes list of the top 1,000 richest people, you won't recognize 99% of them. Most of them are lucky if they can even get a profile picture on the website. Step 2. Understand assets and liabilities. Here's the definition of a millionaire. Someone whose net worth is over $1 million. Your net worth is equal to your assets, which is the value of all the stuff you own, minus your liabilities, which is all the money you still owe to other people. An asset can be
Machine learning is advancing, but businesses wonder if some machines can keep up.
Let's welcome our new coworker.
anything you have that's worth money, like a car, a gold bar, a pile of physical cash, cash in your bank account, a house that you own, your stocks, your Bitcoin, your $200 pressure washer. It's an asset because you own it and it's worth money. The cool thing about assets is that they can go up in value over time. If you buy a house for $500K and it increases in value to $1.5 million, your net worth goes up by $1 million. In case you didn't know, a lot of millionaires are made through real estate because the concept itself is pretty simple. Step 1, you buy a property, which isn't actually as hard.
I'm trying to do the math here because, yeah, if it goes up by 1.5 million, you would get $1 million.
You don't need to give up $500K to buy a $500K house. You can pay 20% of the price in cash and take out a loan to pay the rest. Then, step 2, you get people to live in the property. The people living there pay you rent every month, and you can use that money to pay back the loan you took out. And also, over time, the value of the property goes up. So eventually, you can get to step 3, where you sell the property and you make a profit. It does take a decent bit of money to get started, and it does cause a lot of stress, especially because you always have the risk of losing money. But on the bright side, if you simply just take the time to read books about real estate and not just go into it blindly, you'll probably do just fine. And really, that goes for any skill. The only problem is, at least for me, it takes weeks to read a book. And there's just so many books out there that's just impossible to decide what to read.
That's so true, bro. You want to become a millionaire, it might take a week or so for you to read a book. So this is kind of the conundrum.
So in the end, I just don't read. The way I fixed it is by downloading an app called Shortform, which has a giant online library that contains full guides to books, but in a shorter format, chapter by chapter, every single important detail, with annotations, with clarifications, with comparisons to other books, and they even have exercises that help you retain more information. This video is sponsored by Shortform, so I put a link down below if you want to try it for free. What I just read is this book called The Book on Rental Property Investing. And it talks about...
Did you read it, or did you have somebody read it to you? Chat, this is my pet peeve, bro. This is my personal pet peeve. When people use audiobooks, and chat, I am not knocking down an audiobook. If you want to listen to a book and you want to absorb information like that, hey, do what you do. I honestly respect it, honestly. I would do the same. But the one thing I don't like is if after you've had somebody read it to you, you said, I've read the book. You read the title, but definitely not cover to cover, my G. Like, you had somebody read it to you. Let's be honest. That was like a podcast, if anything. I'm like,
the biggest mistakes people make when getting into real estate, how to find a good property, how to actually purchase it, and all the dirty details of paperwork and getting tenants and maintenance. And it's a 400-page book, but you could finish the short form guide in just a few hours. They have books on starting a business, finance, investing, even books about social skills. So if that sounded helpful to you, you get free access to it for 5 days by going to shortform.com/easyactually. And if that wasn't enough, you'll get a 20% discount off the annual subscription just by using this link. Again, it's shortform.com/easyactually. If you scroll down, it'll be there. Let's say you start a business and somehow you make $1 million from it. It's all sitting in a bank account. Are you a millionaire? Yes or no?
If I start a business and I've made $1 million, I am a millionaire. Considering that everything that I've paid for the business has been deducted prior to me sending all these funds to my bank account, yes, I am a millionaire. Having cash in my account means I am a millionaire now.
Or no? The answer is actually no.
Why?
That was a trick question. You forgot about the taxes. Rookie.
Think if I'm getting $1 million, I'm paying taxes? Rookie mistake.
Say goodbye to 50% of that. Remember the first
50%? Dog, you think I'm paying 50% on $1 million? Dog, you think I'm paying 50% on $1 million? Yeah, you must be smoking crack. You be lucky if you see 1%. But
rule about becoming a millionaire, you'll have to pay taxes.
That's not a rule. What I've learned from Elon Musk is that you really don't have to do anything, honestly. What I've learned from the richest oligarchs is that paying taxes for stupid people. And this is why I'm here, bro. This is why I'm here. I don't want to pay taxes, bro. What I want to do is be right next to the president and telling him what to do and telling him how to increase value to my company, bro.
Which means if you want to make $1 million, you actually need to make $2 million just to be safe. So what?
Just to be safe. How about you make $1 million and then avoid paying taxes?
Why don't we get into how to actually make the money? You have 4 options. Earn $2 million from buying and selling assets, like we already talked about. Earn $2 million from working a job. Earn $2 million from starting a business. Or some combination of all 3. Earning $2 million through a job takes time. Even if you make $200K a year, it'll take you 10 years to reach $2 million. But there's a reason people get jobs. And there's a reason not.
Yeah, if you save every single penny and not eat or drink or take a shower or live in a house or wear clothes for 10 years, then yes, after working that job you'll have $2 million if you save everything and not pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pay taxes within those 10 years of you working that job, then yes, you will have $2 million for when eventually the IRS comes dragging your homeless ass off the floor and telling them to give them their money. Bro.
Not everyone is trying to start a business. Most businesses fail. That's just a fact. The average person probably has to start and fail at least 5 or 6 different businesses before they realize stuff like you should validate your business idea.
I got the prizes to make you dance. I give your dreams a second chance.
You should know how to make a good offer. You should know how to find customers. You should know how to build systems, and you should know how to make profit, and a bunch of other tiny realizations that you'll probably have to learn from experience. It's probably going to be rough, but a job is relatively stable. It's relatively low risk, and unlike
until they make budget cuts and fire your stupid ass. Sorry, sir. We've been reforming the company, and unfortunately, your job has been deemed unnecessary. Well, that really put a little stump in things, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You had too many sick days. You're fired. Goofy ass. Actually, sir, we found some fucking AI engine to do your job for you, so you're out of luck. You're done, buddy. We have the hologram girl from Halo doing your job now.
Running a business, you can pretty much guarantee that you'll succeed.
So it's so easy, chat. You get a job, you make $2 million. It's just that simple, bruh. Doesn't matter really what job. It's stable, low risk. You can't lose money. Jobs famously are one of the easiest paths to $1 million. Famously, as many people will tell you, every low income person really doesn't have a job. I'm going to be honest with you. What do they do? All low income people have started businesses that failed. People that want to be rich have jobs. They have stable, low risk. You can't lose money. Jobs famously won't, you know what I'm saying? There's no money to be lost in a job. You can predictably and steadily increase your income by learning skills. Chat. Hey, apply to McDonald's. This is what you're looking at. In 10 years, you could be if you don't eat, don't shower, don't, pay your taxes, over 10 years, you probably have $2 million.
To getting a high paying job.
If your job somehow wants to pay you $200K a year, over 10 years, that's $2 million.
Job is
what the fuck is this video, chat?
Same key to building a profitable business, and it's a concept called leverage. Just look at this. This is a lever. You might call it a seesaw, but it's the same thing. On the right side, there's a heavy rock, and you have to lift the rock by pushing down on the left side. If you push here, you can lift the rock a little bit. Okay. But if you push here with the same amount of effort, you'll send the rock into the stratosphere. Most people who want to get a high-paying job are pushing here. You could spend hours trying to make your resume look good, but if your resume is blank, if you have no skills to put on there, it doesn't matter if you put 50 hours into it. It's not going to get you hired anywhere. If you want a high-paying tech job, you could apply to 1,000 companies, but if you don't know anything, they're not going to hire you. When you're just starting out, the highest leverage activity is learning useful skills, getting experience, reading textbooks, taking courses and certifications, practicing the skill, doing projects by yourself to learn, and then putting all that on your resume. Once you do that, you can apply to half the number of jobs and still get 10 times as many acceptances. If you're spending a lot of time on something, ask yourself, is there something else I could be doing that would get me more results for the same amount of effort? Leverage is even more helpful in a business. This is the leverage pyramid. These are the things you can use in the business to multiply the effort that you put in and make it physically easier to become a millionaire.
What do you mean by capital? What kind of capital am I putting in? Code? Media? What the fuck is this?
The first form of leverage is labor. This means getting other people to do work for you. No one likes to hire and manage people, but it can make your business a lot more profitable because
he's talking about starting a business.
Everything that you don't like to do, you can just give to someone else. Next, capital leverage involves investing your money or borrowing money and investing it into something that'll multiply the money you put in. Then at the top of the pyramid is code and media. If you want to build $1 million business, but you don't want to hire employees, and you don't have that much money to start with, you'll probably need to use code or media or both. Code provides some of the best leverage you can get.
As all famous millionaires would say, that labor is not a factor in becoming a millionaire. Honestly, you could just skip labor. Skip money, because you don't need to put money into any of these very much paid for sites. Except for probably like Zoom or a couple of these bullshit sites that you won't really need, honestly.
Gets robots and computers to work for you for almost free.
Computers? Oh yes, because computers and robots are famously free. As we all know, this computer I was a fool for spending almost $1,000 on that. I was a fool for doing that, chat. I was a damn fool. Computers are famously free, as we all know, and so is AI and robots. Famously free. Honestly, I don't know why these millionaires won't wake up, bro.
And they can even work while you sleep. So this could mean using AI or writing code or using apps to automate stuff instead of doing it manually.
As famously once said, like, AI is famously 100% right all the time. It doesn't get anything wrong. I mean, shit, chat, I could be AI. You wouldn't know.
The last and most popular form of leverage, especially for a one-person business, is media. Media allows you to contact large amounts of people at once with whatever message you want. YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, email, even Facebook. Pretty much every social media works for this. Instead of having to contact thousands of potential customers every day, you can just post
email. Who the fuck looks at email to see what kind of companies are contacting? No, nobody. Zero.
Content about your business on social media, and then the algorithm will figure out who to show it to. So the key takeaway is, no matter what business you want to start, if you use the things in this pyramid, you don't have to change your skill set or even change how hard you work. You just look
as fame. Chat, this is something, if you know nothing, you don't even have to learn a skill, chat. If you don't want to work, you don't even have to do that. All you have to do is have a lot of money, and, well, that's not true. All you have to do is pray. Pray and money will fall from the sky, as it famously does.
For activities that'll give you more output for the effort that you do put in. Now at this point, you might be wondering what business to start or what to sell. And the truth is, whether or not you own a business or work a regular job, all money is made by providing value. Don't chase money itself. The money will come if you provide value. So if you want someone to give you money, sell them a solution to their problem. If someone's getting bad grades, you sell them tutoring. If someone wants to lose weight, you sell them a diet plan. If someone has a crusty driveway, you sell them your pressure washing services. And here's some pro tips to make more money. The bigger the problem is, the more you can charge. If you're
Chat, these are things that people don't know, bro. People don't know. Honestly, chat, the best thing is to find a simple problem, not even a problem, damn near. A simple thing that can give somebody a tad bit more convenience, and then somebody will buy it. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. You think Amazon doing their same day shipping is some huge problem that was going on? Like, people were like, man, I wanted my damn, my Nikes, or not even Nikes. What would be sold on them? My big old fat, masturbation machine, but I need it right now. I'm horny right now. You know what I'm saying? You think that was a huge problem? No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all, chat.
If you're a diet coach, you can charge more for a 50-pound weight loss diet plan versus a 5-pound weight loss diet plan.
Why don't I just take a 5-pound weight loss diet plan and do it 10 times over? Ooh, I guess the big brains upstairs didn't think about that, huh?
It all depends on how you market it. The quicker you can solve the problem,
50 pounds in 10 weeks with a special diet of $1,000. What? 50 pounds in 10 months with a okay diet of $100. So you talking about you're gonna do 50 pounds and what? Oh, even chat. This is.
The more you can charge. If you can promise someone they'll lose 50 pounds in 10 weeks, they'll be willing to pay a lot more than if the plan took 10 months. The easier
you telling me I would pay $1,000 for 10 weeks? You gotta be out your damn mind.
Make it for the customer, the more you can charge.
You gotta be out your damn mind.
If you tell someone they can lose 50 pounds in 10 weeks while still eating mac and cheese and ice cream, they'll be willing to pay a lot.
So you're telling people, you're lying to people, essentially. If you can lie to somebody at a high enough, at such a plausible and unrealistic solution, hey man, you could literally, like this video is doing right now, you don't even have to work for your money, chat. You can just sit there and $1 million would be transferred into your bank account. This whole video didn't make any damn sense. Man said if you had $1 million in your bank account, or if you made $1 million, would you be a millionaire? And he was like, nah, you wouldn't, because you have to pay taxes. But if you made $200K for over 10 years, you would have $2 million. So when the taxes came, you would then have 50% taxes. I don't know where the fuck he lives. 50% taxes came, then you would be left with $1 million. Yeah, dumbass, if I didn't pay taxes for 10 damn years, I would have $2 million. Sure, buddy, if I didn't eat for 10 damn years, I would have $2 million. Yeah, if I didn't have a home or clothes or shout, if I didn't do anything but sit there like a fungus for 10 years, making $200K a year, then yes, I will have $2 million. This whole video doesn't make any sense, bro. If you lie to somebody and say, you can eat mac and cheese and ice cream every day and lose 50 pounds in 10 weeks, unless I'm giving you Ozempic, what are you talking about?
A lot more than if you told them they had to eat only broccoli and lettuce for 10 weeks. If you can guarantee the problem will get solved, you can charge more. If you have proof that you helped 100 other people lose 50 pounds in 10 weeks, and you also offer a money-back guarantee if the diet plan doesn't work, you can charge a lot more than someone who doesn't have any proof or credentials. And finally, the more money your customer has, the more you can charge, even if everything else is equal.
What?
Finally, the more money your customer has, the more you can charge. Even if everything else is equal, you'll still make more money helping 41-year-old investment bankers lose.
Pocket watch your customer base, chat. If you're not striking for the top, you might as well not be striking at all.
Than helping broke high school students. If you're selling something,
because famously, chat, I would say helping the most common amount of people would probably give you more money. You know what I'm saying? Helping the vast majority of the population will give you more money. Yes, you can charge more in theory to a person that has a lot more money. You can. You very well can, chat. But in doing so, the common man might be exiled. And let's suppose this millionaire finds a different person, or finds somebody that could do it faster or better, or whatever the case may be. Your pool of how many customers are allowed to buy your product has dramatically decreased compared to a person that can sell to everyone and collect, I don't know, $1 from them, except instead of $100,000 from a damn millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You collect $1 from everyone on the planet. I'm speaking unrealistically, just because this video is dumb as hell and unrealistic. But if you collect $100, $1 from everyone on the planet, that's $8 billion, chat. There's 8 million people on this planet, right? 8 million or 8 billion? I feel like billion's a lot. Nah, it's definitely 8 billion. You would be a billionaire, chat.
For $2, you have to sell it to 50,000 people a year to make $100K a year. If you have something that's $2,000, you only have to sell it to 50 people. And this often...
Yeah, that's if you have to sell $2 to 50,000 customers, it sounds so smart, right, chat? Except if these 50 people go somewhere else, or don't pay for your services, or there's so many factors that play into not having a secure funding from 50,000 people. It gives you more breathing room, dog.
Brings up the question, why not just find one really big business that's really rich and charge them $100K per year?
Jesus Christ, I literally just said this, chat. I didn't even watch the video. I literally just said, if you have, you would be better off selling $1 to 100,000 people than selling one product to one person that pays $100,000. This shit does, I'm telling you.
And you just dedicate all your time to helping them.
Because it's retarded.
Indeed, this is one of the best ways to become a millionaire.
No, it's not. It's retarded. It's dumb. It's dumb as hell. It's dumb as hell. If people were like, oh, this is the best way to become a millionaire, nothing would be afforded to anybody except for the ultra rich.
And it's called getting a job. Anyway, I'm collecting ways to become a millionaire, and it's called getting a job. Anyway, I'm collecting donations in the form of subscribes to fund the next video.